When Allah wants to bless someone, He blesses him with knowledge. Allah tells us in this surah that He had blessed the family of Ishaq with knowledge, wisdom, and prophethood. The ultimate blessings from Allah are faith and knowledge. The Prophet said, "If Allah intends good for someone, He gives to him the understanding of the religion."
True dreams and their interpretation are a gift from Allah. Dreams are a constant motif of Surah Yusuf, beginning with Yusuf's dream as a child, then the dreams of the prisoners, and finally, that of the king. True dreams and their interpretation are blessings from Allah, which He bestows upon some of His most righteous servants. The inner beauty of decency and morality is more attractive than outer beauty. The events of the story of Yusuf show us that inner beauty is the result of one's character. It comes from good manners, chastity, and living a good and wholesome life. No matter how people live their lives, from their fitre or innate nature, they can tell right from wrong. A chaste and virtuous life is a reflection of inner beauty. After Yusuf refused the sexual advances of the wife of Al-Aziz, she invited her friends to see him. They attested to his outer beauty, but it was his inner beauty, exemplified by his refusal, which made him even more attractive. They thought he was a noble angel. It is human nature to admire an honorable character. Inner beauty increases over time, while outer beauty fades away. Don't flaunt your blessings. Allah does not love the boastful. A wise and intelligent believer does not flaunt his blessings because it can displease the bestower of those blessings and may cause jealousy in the hearts of others. When Yaqub learned about Yusuf's dream and understood its positive implications, he immediately told him not to share it with the brothers lest they hatched a plot out of jealousy. Appreciate the blessings of Allah and accept what you don't have. Surah Yusuf teaches us to appreciate Allah's blessings and be content with what He, out of His wisdom, did not grant us. Sometimes, a thing we covet may turn out to be a bane if it leads us away from the remembrance of Allah. There is good both in what Allah gives us and what He withholds from us, because He alone knows what is best. Yusuf 12:101. For His creation, beautiful patience means not complaining to the people. This surah teaches us that patience has different kinds and levels. There is patience during a calamity, in restraining oneself from committing sins, and in persevering in acts worship. The best kind of patience is Sabrin Jamil, beautiful patience. Allah praised Yaqub for observing Sabrin Jamil, which is that one turns to Allah during trials, complaining only to Him about the plight and seeking only His sympathy and not of the people. The pinnacle of faith is to bear a calamity with patience and fortitude. This is Sabrin Jamil. Pious households produce pious children. Allah mentioned at the beginning of the surah that He had completed His favors upon you and the descendants of Yaqub, just as He once perfected it upon your forefathers, Ibrahim and Ishaq. Show respect to your parents in every way possible. Our religion tells us to treat our parents with honor and respect. The actions of Yusuf demonstrated this. When he welcomed his parents as they arrived in Egypt, he went to the outskirts of the city to greet them, had them sit on the throne, and treated lavishly. For a Muslim, no human being deserves more veneration than his parents. Be on guard against the evils of ego. The story of this surah displayed the perils of succumbing to one's ego. Our ego can call us to evil, as the actions of the brothers showed. The wife of Al-Aziz had suffered from ego, and it harmed her badly. She thought that as a beautiful woman from the elite of Egyptian society, she could coerce a handsome slave to commit an immoral act with her. She was enraged when he refused and avenged him by false accusation and imprisonment. The believers should be more concerned about how Allah views them, rather than the people. Jealousy is destructive. A critical lesson from Surah Yusuf is that jealousy is one of the most destructive emotions known to humans. It makes an otherwise rational person behave irrationally. In a fit of jealousy, people can do things they never imagined they could. In this story, the brothers of Yusuf, overcome by acute jealousy, tried to do the unthinkable, kill their little brother. Our Prophet warned us, "Beware of envy, for it devours good deeds just as fire devours wood or grass." That is why we should seek refuge in Allah from jealousy and try to suppress it as soon as it occurs in our hearts.